My shock when they got there, when the guy said he's recommitting. Are you okay? Are you fine? Do you need a doctor? Do you need a surgery? No, but I didn't any no. Who had a handle the back of the little just such and got me another high. As a man, really fast and no suit. Then helper says, I thought it was an argument because he takes shower here. If he comes here, he takes shower and he eats breakfast. Lunch is when I'm gonna eat. I wanna mobile dental. Next the hand take You know the discomfort of meeting a woman that you know that your man has ever given attention to. Even if they were not dating. Like the thought of this woman knows Guti. Mina, I've got access to her man. You know that thing. You know how it lowers you.
When we talk about protection, we're talking about those kind of things. We're not talking about
Double up, go subscribe on Double Up. Get mad content on Double Up. Roll with the twins on Double Up. So double up.
Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Wins, a therapy session. My name is Tshepo.
I am Sonia.
And together we are the twins on the Two Wins. Healing House. Welcome back.
Guys. Yeah. Today we're gonna talk about Married at First Sight again, and
We've been talking.
Guys, and it's not the last episode. I thought it was the last episode.
Yeah,
there is a
too.
reunion. Okay, okay, guys.
So we can't say this is like the conclusion. Yeah.
So I want to talk about Makoto and Nkululeko, and Makoto and Nkululeko as they were talking to their friends before they went to the altar to recommit or not commit at all. Makoto, I understood her concerns because even Nomgani wake would say that when I look at that boy, I was like, he's too young, he will never handle you. I think the guy was very much fair. So Makoto Lena, like today, I'm convinced that Makoto didn't go there to get a husband. Indeed, she went there to get publicity. Yeah, na
absolutely.
Na una sansa tsiba ko le tremena na khosa ke net una tsiba straight to etsela, but according to what friends are saying yena ke personality ya ha and the family as well, but she knew ko una sa fork because that's I'm not here for the husband. So now Makoto, but this time she was talking in a very respectful manner.
Yes.
I'm kind of feel like Makoto when she's with her friends, she still has that strong personality, but she's not disrespectful.
Yes.
But Nkululeko, she chose to disrespect Nkululeko.
Okay, depending on what the friends are saying. I think Makoto, I like that personality. It saves her from a lot of bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah, she's firm. She's that kind of a person. Just like I said last time, you cannot gaslight her.
Yeah, but then she must tone it down and be respectful.
Yeah. But on the show, I think she was being disrespectful
to
the guy.
So now the guy, now when he's with the family and friends that side, you understand what he went through.
Yes.
He didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
My shock when they got there, when the guy said he's recommitting. Are you okay? Are you fine?
Do you need a doctor?
Do you need a surgery?
Can you say that?
You come here, you want to usifake kulento le uyazi kahle ukuthi awukho right. Even friends, when you were explaining, they were like, this thing like kune kure awukho iyakhona awukho iyakhona. That's what they were saying. We are all convinced kunkuleko ke batho bana ba katlang wena ba qoqa le wena a uvetsa hore ngiyaphuma kala sanu go to mokete we are renewing the vows go sa tsebo gona ho etsahala Nkululeko.
You know, hey, I don't think he's going to be able to handle being married. Because he's going to go to his family when they are having issues in the house with the wife. He's going to go and tell the family, hey, lo mfazi lo wingenza so. Because you know those kind of things. You tell your family or your friends when you have already decided, because they cannot forgive that person, you know.
No,
they will never forgive that person. So Nkululeko yena uyabatshela but uyabuyela futhi.
And futhi makabatshela, he was not looking for advice. It was as if he had decided, I am not going to pursue this marriage. I'm getting out. Mara, to my shock, he gets there and he's like, oh no.
And his excitement.
His excitement when he's Niki about poker, these experts. Niki na no he you know, hubeli li juicing he's just excited, but
not to be obvious.
Makoto saved him by saying no, I'm not recommitting, because Nkululeko bengazongena futhi kule nyaka yeah,
maybe he doesn't feel the nyaka, but he does, because he told those people.
He did. Nkululeko mara waitata mara Nkululeko. Okay, guys, now that's okay. I love it because it was peaceful. Their breakup was peaceful. You could see Nkululeko is a bit disappointed. The face, his face was a bit disappointed. Makabona uMakoto uyahlanya nje uthi ngiyamfuna lo muntu lo. But yeah, there was no bad blood. You can see they will still continue being friends.
Being friends. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's talk about that one when Nkululeko tells the experts that Makoto was calling saying she wants money.
Hey.
But now you told you know, God is with us.
We must be strong. Let's be strong, my sister. God is with us.
But I agree with Makoto's response.
Hey, I don't need motivation right now. I need man. So God is with us. But the main thing was not his answer. It was what Makoto said.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, Makoto phones again. I'm doing my nails. Can you pay? And then you're checking up on me. Makoto was like, no, I'm not. Makoto, I'm not checking up on you. I just want man. Imagine. When I was a chat on you, Takum Yakadivoko, Pilubisalis Tagazel. Ubisalis Tagazel was a high. Hey, man.
Ubambale,
man, so but manala heish, but manala matoko. Go out story. But really man, ya manala. Go away, yakwana. Yeah, he must feel the love first.
Yeah. And you know you want that man, but you call first.
I was just checking on you. Hey, and it is checking. Okay, you know, go straight to the money. Go straight. I guess no, Makoto.
I wish I was like Makoto.
Next I check you in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think a lot of men now are going to use that line. Let's be strong, my sister. God is with us. Okay, let's move on to Tshepo and Balisa. You guys, it's exhausting.
Yeah, I
feel exhausted by just watching them. The whole thing. Tshepo, his attitude was too much. There is no respect. You know, when people separate and there is no respect at all. That's why a lot of people will prefer, let's separate when we still have respect for one another. You know? Yabona enika kare, they are worst enemies. Kabekiri how batho ba ifika kanjani lapho ngespeed kangaka iseka batreatana vele kare ke di enemies tsekana. You wasted my time, I wasted your time.
But now I wasn't expecting for them to be given a chance to go there and face one another, because already it was obvious that it wasn't gonna end well.
Yeah.
I was shocked that you were given that opportunity to, like, what do you, looking at what happened when they separated, what were these experts expecting?
Yeah.
those people to talk about.
Yeah, what was it to talk about?
Maybe obviously they also wanted drama.
No, they maturity. Sometimes we'll expect them to have maturity, but on Balisa's side, Balisa was the one who prepared this thing, because Balisa feels like she's been done wrong all the time, so she wanted to tell Tshepo or exit. She's disappointed because she was expecting Tshepo to be the husband.
Just like all of us, you know, first episode and second episode. I will never forget me saying, I don't even understand why this guy ended up going to the show, because he looks like the kind of a guy that, you know, a man will fall for him. Yo, hey!
A woman will fall for him.
A woman will fall for him. Yo,
yo, that guy is selfish. Super selfish. Ha prepare arrogance.
I think he thinks he's above everyone.
Yeah, he thinks he's above everyone. And he, you know, those kind. I've dealt with someone like that before. Someone who'll make you very angry, and when you're angry, now. And that person did that. So he would do that. So Tshepo ke batho ba ba leng hore a mme wa tswa behind closed doors tla hlokoloza I'm a reasonable person. Look at you, you are crazy. So now, because Balisa is bitter, she wanted to tell him, I saw you. I saw who you really are, because all this time, that was not you. So, loser side, which is that cruel person that he is. Well, he was even changing Netflix logins when they were having arguments.
How that guy?
Hi. The biscuits.
He was counting biscuits.
Yo,
he's like lemon creams.
There's something that doesn't sit well with me when it comes to this guy. He's not doing it to me, but he's doing it to other people.
I remember the first time you spotted it, you went to the restaurant, and the way this guy was standing around the waitress. Guys, when you go to the restaurant, but that's like unnecessary. Like even the helper, your helper, and this guy was not even paying that woman. Guys, come on, shock. Like some of us, we grew up having helpers at home. This guy, he grew up. It was his first time seeing a helper, but
the things that he was
expecting from this woman.
Normal. Because I like, she's been living with me. Like, she sits down, she does all of the stuff, and she sits down. When he's around, this girl doesn't sit down. Every time he comes across people who are below him, he wasn't doing it to me, but he was. So I've always been saying, if this man could
even
be
his
rich,
relatives, remember the relative, you just imagine Asali rich.
Yeah, if he's got the ability. So to show you, out of nowhere, after 2 years, he will call and say, I'm going to start supporting the child financially. Relax, I'm going to pay school fees. Month end, he keeps quiet, he even blocks you. Then he comes again after 2 years, I'm going to do this. And sometimes he deposits the money. When you go withdraw, he reverses
they
it.
Exposed him on social media. Security.
So somebody exposed him on social media, guys. One day I'm gonna come here and talk about it.
That letter. An open
letter to him. Like the whole composition. Yeah, some girl who's with him there in Ireland was exposing him. Like, so now everybody who thought I was lying.
When I was reading that open letter, I was like, that's anyone who has been around that guy, they know how he is, just that people don't talk, people ke di hypocrite. Ba bang ba mo tsebella social media ha fihla ka yona that thing ya hore they think he's all that.
Like he's acting all powerful, all rich here on social media. He's struggling. So he's like, you know, now it's like to us it's like, I'm punishing you on purpose. I'm not gonna help you raise this child.
Well, he knows he's the one who's suffering. He knows
he's the one who's and he's gonna suffer. Like no man deserves to live a good life while his children are suffering. That one, no.
No, guys, I don't wish anyone should know, but that one, the way I was so excited, I was excited as if Vikariki win a lotto.
Like there is no progress. Look, a very educated guy and all of that, and we all know he's smart and all, but his life is not progressing.
Because
this is cruel. It's very much cruel. So he will never progress in life. Cruel, that one. So now I look at Tshepo, I'm like, Tshepo reminds me of Akiribu. It's just that Akiribu Agana that much, but with people, now on top that below him, he behaves like that. Talent or legs or change my logins. I want them to beg me. So now Balisa, she wrote that letter. I was looking for a husband. Not a princess.
That one,
who just pack the bags and leave every time when we have to face some issues. Tshepo akwata, I'm not gonna listen to this bullshit. They don't want to listen to the truth. They hate the truth with passion. Once you tell them the truth, they shut all the doors, they'll block everywhere so that they don't see your truth. Because they hate the truth. So now he wants to leave. Like attitude yake when he stands there with the whiskey, karayo, lo muntu lo une attitude, stinking attitude. Because for once, can't you be decent? Or break a pele mutu ka handle fela. Or if it couldn't work between you and I understand, but go your way, I'll go my way. Sometimes you have to do that.
And then he says that's why your father called you ugly.
You know this thing of telling your partner, that guy, and sure none of you guys, when you meet your partner, your husband, your boyfriend, don't tell them about your childhood traumas, but we always do. Don't tell them about the problems in your family, the weaknesses of your family, because when you're having...
They use it against you.
They use it against you, the issues. Well, my father is a drunkard. You know that thing coming from another person. And that's how attack. I'm not that father of yours who's a drunkard. Don't compare me with your father. Case. Men do that. Men, they are well known for doing that. And our mothers always guide us not to do that thing. And utando, this
I won't even blame people for doing it. It's a pillow talk.
Utando, you know, I'm one person who never does that. I think most women don't do it. I don't know if men complain that women do it. Mina, I don't do it. Like even if you complain about your sisters or your what, when you complain about your sisters, I'll never say, oh, they're bad. I'll just say, maybe not bad. Maybe Lukisa. Let's say I'm dating you and you've got kids and you're having problems. No, I don't do that.
It gets to the point whereby, you know, remember that issue that I told you? Because the relatives will be coming to me, bad talking this person and doing this. But when they're talking to him, I'm like, no, I kept quiet for a very long time. Now, instead of telling him, I told my family. Everyone in my family. I told my mom, I told my sister, I told my friends, like, guys, what is this? And then sometimes they'll be having a conversation. The very same thing that they were saying to me, Bacho, like, the opposite. I'm listening. So, I can see we back language we ka English. Kids I feel like to poka. You know.
Now never allow
Lapho
people
kana
to
hakaka.
bullshit my husband like that. Mina ngiyamtshela umuntu wami ukuthi sibakudelela
Hayi,
manje.
time.
Hayi ngiyamletha
You know,
straight.
people who will talk about you don't have money, but they tell people that you don't have money, but they go and ask for money from you. I'm like, what's the hell?
I think as ladies we have learned a lesson, you know, because now Balisa told him, ukuthi my dad used to say I'm ugly. Now he's insulting her. Got the very same thing. He once said she was ugly, right?
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, now he's even saying that's why your dad. Yeah. Yo guys, that was really painful. Yo, the most painful thing ever. How nana mutono mukokela, how nana he's got your bag. Yo banna gidi enemy lona. Go high handle taba go meletso ke satane ka boyena ba hae. A tsa mane le fatseng lo sotla basadi.
Nobody abolos.
Yo. But I didn't like her approach as well. I understand she was angry and all, but sometimes you must calm down. No. It's like, especially Hana here now, you know, wanting to touch like aren't you scared that this man is gonna push you? You don't come closer to a person like that when you're having an argument, guys. Now I'm always scared of.
No, even if it's a woman, I don't think. Yo, guys, listen, guys, the bit is out when you are arguing with someone or maybe we are now.
Yeah. It went very ugly. It was very ugly.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Nah, that was not on at all. I doubt there are people who are still gonna join that show. If it breaks people like that, they are broken. These two people like Balisa is broken.
At least with the first season. Now when they are talking, these people, because they go to podcasts, sometimes they go live and talk like what Tamili, what's her name? Zitobile and Kuto Lidi Ditwane. It didn't end well, even with them. It didn't end well at all, but it was after the show. So we didn't see it live. But now I think people
apparently
are going
Kuzo
to
was a parasite.
Hey!
He was contributing 2,000.
And now he received a high. Atola rent. Someone celebrate. I bought the second apartment. That time he's living. Because this one you can tell her she comes from a rich family. She's not even hiding it. And a watch or some of us don't come from riches like you. But is it my problem?
Yeah.
So because this child comes from a rich family, now parasite.
But ladies, but why do you allow men to move into your houses? Like, I don't get it. Why? So tlatla Joburg ya sebetsa teng wa tsamaya di Friday wa tla mosebetsing ha tle mosebetsing tla nna go ba fa nnetse ke dula ke bua mhlena go jela wena go tothola ntling eleng ya hao kore go ba jela wa tla wa tsamaya go dula le teng ene nna ne ke tineile swapa ke be ka gona taba monna a movela ntlong yaka
Kanti motho ha sebetsa
kanti ola utlela santsa o sa ola utlela mosebetsing ola utlela sentse a santsa movile in no, there was times.
No, he pretended for some
time. For some time, he was pretending, right? So when I leave, go to work, and it started. I wanted to talk about the other friend of his because every time he was moving around with someone else, there was this guy.
Yes.
Yes. So this guy, is this guy going to move in with us?
Yes,
because he just came with him and he's here and there is no plan. Like, what's going to happen? Is he also going to stay here? Hi, I know. Unalmaya. So every time when I come back from work, I find him there. And then later on, how come what's a man? How something happen? Then the helper said, no. Don't lawyer. Every time that when you guys leave, he comes in. It's like he even takes a shower.
The other time I went to your house.
Yes.
Early in the morning. I found him taking a shower.
Hey.
Early in the morning.
So even today, I'm still asking myself, where was he sleeping?
No, I think he was sleeping somewhere, body more like about the toilet.
I
think so.
Because it doesn't make sense, but it was close by.
Yes.
Every morning he comes, because the other time, I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? This guy, what's going on? Then the helper says, I thought it was an agreement because he takes shower here.
Yeah.
He comes here, he takes shower and he eats breakfast.
Now I think, you know what? I think the guy was sleeping. I think he was sleeping. You know, there was retail crossing. Yeah, I think he was sleeping there.
Yeah. And then my helper says, and he's always tired. When he arrives here, he will take a shower, breakfast, then he will sleep there on the couch. And then that I can remove it. So Lena, so it's a halaibe. He's not working anymore, and he's not telling me, no, I'm not working anymore. I'm just shocked that every time I wake up, I go to work, he's still sleeping. Sometimes he won't be there, sometimes he will be there. There was a time you leave the house before me.
No, we were watching the show. I will never forget that. Nyan Nyan. This show called... Guys, there used to be a show on SABC one called Nyan Nyan. Now you confess your truth. So we are watching the show. I'm there in your house because I used to come, then I leave very late.
Yeah, right now you come in the morning and leave at night. You are doing the same thing. In the morning you're coming. And sometimes I think there was a time where we were using one car, and then you just drop me off in your office and go do your stuff. Yeah. And then in the morning you come and also then you just go to your house.
It was boring. Remember, it was my very first time staying alone.
Yeah.
And we sitting there, we watching TV. So this show called Nyan Nyan. This guy goes to the girlfriend and he confesses that he has lost a job long time ago. So the girlfriend says, but you always in the morning you leave to go to work. And he says, no. When you guys go, I come back home and sleep. And the helper started laughing. She was laughing uncontrollably, guys. And this man, we look at this guy, he's angry. He's not saying anything, but you can tell this man is very angry. And then he left the house. When he left the house, we asked the lady, why are you laughing? No, it's because he does the same thing.
You know that helper you a lot, He does the same thing, He leaves, you know. When you guys are gone, he comes back. So long loyal yeah, they just do whatever they want to do. He's not working anywhere. Then I thought that was a lie. Because even I can't Lesotho in because it's a high about law society, whatever. So somebody DM'd me. Yeah. No, at first it was someone that we went to school with. You know,
that one contacted
you.
Your brother.
We are
yeah.
So Nasakitola from the other lady also that we went to school with.
The one who was working,
she was
for
working
the law
society. Yeah. So that person is wanted. Yeah. I saw him on your socials. So I needed to tell you, Uguti, he's been wanted because of 1, 2, 3 cases. Now, Ibile has a practice, a low practice. Go and toss a hike of social media.
Social media has got like a big profile. This person Hana Chabo.
Hana Chaba, Naka social media.
Yeah.
The way maybe he thought he was redeeming himself. He's redeeming himself to these people, to the country that he has left.
Yes.
Yeah, he's redeeming himself because now they are thinking, oh, look at him. He's in a different country, a better country, and he's doing well. Now they're starting to forgive him. He's doing the same thing. Lapo akona food. And even here in SA, he still did the same things.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we are so sorry. Every episode will somehow off ramp to Akeribu because we want to learn unezinto zomhlaba. So we're talking about Tshepo and Balisa, right?
Yes. Now let's go to Nelisa and Themba. I'm shocked.
How? Shocked. Nah, I'm shocked.
How shocked? Honestly, I wasn't expecting Nelisa to take to recommit to Themba, because how is she going to handle the situation
at the moment? Nelisa, on that day of recommitment, she's still in the dark. She doesn't have, that evidence that we saw. Yeah, the WhatsApp conversations.
Yes.
She just knows Usponono as a woman who is a baby mama who threw some stunts in denial, and she came to the show and claimed that she's still in a relationship with Themba.
Okay.
She doesn't know. Another information that we know, the WhatsApp, because remember when she was showing WhatsApp, Nelisa was not there. Here at home, we see the whole thing. Nelisa is still going to see that whole thing when she watches the show, which is now. Yeah. So her decision to take Themba back, to recommit to Themba, it was because of, she was scared for it. What if this woman is going to be there? But it doesn't make sense to her that she's married and there is lobolos and everything. She didn't see all of that. It's us who saw that. Okay. So I understand her. Yeah.
So it's still the same situation as when everyone was talking her. She has got a key. Yeah. She has got this and this and
exactly.
But the bag, the BMW bag, wasn't she there? When this woman said, I'm the one who washed the bag.
She was telling it to the expert. I don't remember.
Was she not there?
I don't remember if Nelisa was already sitting there. Because
what was discussed when Nelisa was already there?
What was discussed was that... What is it?
Yeah, but anyway, they assured her because they said, this is your wife. This is the mother of the child.
She was fooled by the expert.
She was fooled by those people because they know the truth.
Yeah, they know the truth. They saw everything that we saw.
Yeah.
Maybe they were never able to life. But then they still had the courage said to Nelisa, this is the baby mama. As if what they saw proved that she's the baby mama, not the wife. But one thing I realized, Themba has fallen in love with Nelisa. He doesn't want to, his whole weekend, Nelisa at all. But the foundation is shaken because it was built on lies.
Yeah.
But it was going to be a very good couple. Looks like Themba Naye, he knows how to love a woman. He knows how to take care of a woman, how to secure.
Because I think even the relationship was still good. But then they mentioned something like they were not sleeping together. Because Themba justification, they are not having sex. Yeah. So Sponono kept them saying, but there's an issue. Why there's an issue, but she didn't say what. So,
of which I think those things do happen. Coupling. Yeah. I'm not married. I've never been with a man, living with a man for the longest time, so I wouldn't understand. But I've had. These people are fighting, but there is issues that intimacy somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
The medical conditions.
Yeah, a lot of men, they even go out because of that. Not because
they go out where?
They go out to cheat.
So when they are out to cheat, they don't exist, those issues.
Where?
I can't really medical issues.
Have any problems? It's a musading. Okay. Maybe there is.
No, I think for this lady, problem in Themba.
How come with Nelisa the problem is not there? sometimes kinana wetsahala guys le tsona mohlomong people they lose a bona ntho tse mo tse go na le motho a kileng a twa ntho tse mo tsa go motho a yo ba le bana ebe wa ya o lo kena ka mo tla so sa batho mo tshwara ho ha motho eno ha isa vuga o mo bona because now o bone ntho tse itseng and hana tsona ka manje we want our husbands to be there. Some of them they are not weak. Yeah, some of them they are not strong enough and it affects them. I think it all depends.
But some of
them personality. Ka personality tsa batho. This man can stand this,
my husband, that one can stand anything. That one, that man is very strong.
Wamana kaya tsa madi tse long a sna dieta.
Wamona ko lion ha e ka tsamona o tla ya last week I told you on weekend we went to Broadacre, so we're sitting outside waiting for our pizza. So KG wants to play with my phone. So there's a huge board there. Take care of your phone. There are phone features here. So I'm saying to KG, you want to play with my phone, but you can see what they will see that there's a man who can fight for yeah. I will run off them, I'll trap someone. That one, there's no way that childbirth can scare him.
Yeah, so there are some people by long I can it's like how about to heal to say I bet some study fail. I could really ban ka tsona ka ntle hore e ska ga batho ba you know me my husband was there, you know he came and cut me just leave that man a be jalo e be na ska mo kenya dintho tse sa mo hlophe tse tlo mo hlopha jalo ba le na tlo affecta wa bona di tlo affecta le wena ba. So now I like I'm saying hore it happens that intimacy does not exist between two people. But high about Tumbaba exist. They still exist. We know how he gets this. Maybe how sana the sexual attraction.
Okay, now remember even after giving birth, we spent something like 8 months. So maybe the issue comes from her.
Yeah. Maybe the issue comes from
But this man was still very much happy.
And
he
understood.
A treating man.
She said, because my husband has never cheated on me. Henna is a good man. I don't want to take this away from Themba.
Polygamy, that's not being a good man.
He's not being straightforward. I think if after realizing hey, no Nelisa lawyer na ngati we angena kulentole, he could have became clean. He could have came out clean. Asana le nako Nelisa yazini mina I came here thinking I'm gonna play. I left a wife at home, but I realized that now I'm falling in love with you and I don't want to let go of you, so that Nelisa can have a choice. Yeah. I'm very handle spono. Please don't throw tantrums. It's like this. Let's talk about it and see. Haba because at the end of the day, because breakup yelling
okay, let's talk about
but I saw some things in her, but honestly speaking, the reason why I kind of understand into Portia thing, I wish I was the woman that Portia is. No.
Someone said Portia wa ikakasa. Yes, that's the word I was.
Yes, so if you wa but when it comes to like, don't letting people just get away with everything with you. Take your time. Be sure. Don't just I wish I was like that, because you wouldn't end up falling for people by long. You had no business being with this person.
Yeah.
So hey, I think like hey, which is a good thing.
Yes, which is a good thing, but when you are someone like that, you are not supposed to enter that. Sure. Now it's a kid with a man. What was
why
Portia going to that show because that show doesn't give you the privilege hey, when you don't have business falling for this kind of people because it's not you who's going to choose. Someone is going, and you allowed those people, you asked those people to choose for you. So when people choose for you now, hey, wa complainer, oh my, she was acting like a spoiled brat. Yeah. Her behavior was just like, yeah.
So now,
I don't want that.
I think that relationship is going to work. According to me, I think it's going to work.
So Bongani le ana ke o he o sa bua le body ex.
Yeah, now Bongani is the one who's taking, guys. He's still speaking to the ex already disrespectfully.
Yes, someone insult your wife and you don't tell your wife. But I think Bongani when someone comes and remember the same thing that happened. I don't know where to start, especially when it's with Bongani. No, he's wrong because that person doesn't have a relationship with Push. With me, it was difficult because this is family. What if this person says, blood is thicker than water? You know? Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, so that is why I can kill it now. Because this batho ba batlile nna ba tlotla motho hampe babu but bona ha ba bua le yena wa bona ba bua as if ba monketse hodimo ha ba bua le nna ka ena ba monkela fatshe you know and ba bua dintho tse jalo hey because ena emong una go tlotla mona right so ha tlotla mona motho wa ka go yena o tle ha ka jalo ka ha o no tle ba ke go kila nna o tlo go bala ha a ba re I don't know na ho yena o itseng ho nna o ke be ka tla ke tlotla go bala ho lona se ke na le tšhelete hampe nna nka afforda ho ya hoteleng ka nna ka tsamantse ke go bala di couching tsa batho kana ko motho ha so ka go bala couching sa le atla ha ka mo wa tseba o pai o kila ka nka le kgwedi a whole month a dula ha ka mona motho re metsetsa e bile nna ke le driver ha o se ke misa ko ke tsamale life ya ka e stopile so are motho wa hao yo nna se bile ke mo fitile hampe ka ditšhelete se ke di mo hampe se ke entse ga nna ke am congratulate ha bua le ena o mo qela tšhelete.
That's crazy.
O mo kopa tšhelete motho yo a nantsa mpolella go yena o sa le pejana hampe ka nnete motho wa ka o sa saletse morago ke yena mo qelang tšhelete. Oh guys, ne ke le beat hagil and I'm off.
Ha mo fa kwata na ne ka kwata na mo mo fa ke ma
how long? 3 months.
First day. I just really want my head. I can't move it.
Yeah,
that's not nice. That's not nice at all. So now Bongani Kyo, he's talking to this lady and it's like I don't know if men blue tick this or they want to act dumb sometimes or they actually it's in them not to see when your woman is being disrespected by another woman. Like men act as if they don't see this and they act as if they are not instigators because it all depends on you as a man if another woman is going to disrespect your woman or not. But when and you know the discomfort of meeting a woman that you know that your man has ever given attention to. Even if they were not dating. Like the thought of this woman knows Guti, Mina, I've got access to her man. You know that thing. You know how it lowers you. Guys, the most painful. Guys are move out, modulante. You relocate because of seeing that person every day. And men still don't understand. I'm not sleeping with her. It's not about you sleeping with her. Yeah. It's about you giving her attention. It's about you showing her that you can have me. You are born. Lento and they don't see how it damages us.
Now I think it's from their side, it's attention seeking.
Yeah,
because they know, they are well aware. By tabela hona wo no elo women now are fighting for them. Yeah.
And have you seen the confidence of a woman? From that day, she's better than you. No matter what you do, she looks at you as like, ooh, indoda yakhe ikhona kuma DM one. It's that thing. And men, if you love a woman, please protect her from that nonsense. And men,
when we talk about protection, we're talking about those kind of things. We are not talking about how when I can we're not talking about those things.
You want your woman to be proud. You want your woman to walk I'm so and so's woman. Because now, if they are, when you talk to every woman, they've got access to you. Everywhere you go, you already think you are shrinking. You're already thinking, man hamba bazoti, hey, kielo wa londo dale. Eri DM kielo ya munelo agabandi messages sa rona. Munelo re ha re postile ebe wa like ha re
bua ka ena hampe be what
ebe wathe. Munelo re ha re bua ka mosadi ya hae hampe ebe wathe.
Yeah,
ebe no re mosenyetsa mosadi wa hae na ko fela ko. Guys, no, it's not right. Ko lwana o fihla sebakeng sa batho ba jole ba o tseba hore ena ka nna ba ntsa bua le yena ona tsena ha ke kena wa mo texta ke o kena tshweni mone ya hao Napa mo texta ke na le pudi ya ne ya hao.
Yeah. So you get it. That's the protection we are talking about. But then now look, listen. Portia says this was the conversation between Bongani and that person. That person was insulting Portia to Bongani. Bongani did not tell Portia about this. So how does Portia know about this?
Hey, now how does she know that woman said some things?
Yeah.
Called her names.
Yeah.
Hey, how does she know? We don't know.
We want to know.
Bongani acts as if he's shocked. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, he looked shocked.
Now I should apologize for things that I don't know. I don't know where I'm wrong. But Lena Bani did this, and I heard that she called me this. I we say Mosadi what TV. I wanna
like the fake marriage.
That fake wife.
Yeah, and you'll find out that these people, women, they knew, but she knew, just like she says they had a fling. She was not serious about this. Now that Bongani is married, she wants to come now to distract.
Women are like that. They're always like that. We told the guy, they hated this guy. Once that man gets married, once that man starts dating someone, I'm that one. Remember you wanted me in 2004. Hey.
Yeah. So I guess that's all for today.
Yeah.
Couple one.
Yeah, that's all for today, guys. Is there anything else?
No, we spoke about all of them.
Yeah. So now that Bongani and Portia, they decided
recommitting.
Let's recommit and forget about this whole thing, because it was a thing of pride. I don't
think they were forced
to do what?
To recommit.
No, they were not forced. They were not forced. No one I'm recommitting.
Well, I'm not happy. I don't want to lie.
You're not happy.
I sound evil for this, but that marriage, I don't think Bongani deserves Portia. I mean, I don't think Portia deserves Bongani, guys. I don't.
Portia is going to be a very good wife to Bongani.
I don't think so. Okay, it's fine.
We'll see. Yeah.
It's just my opinion. Yeah.
Themba he loves Nelisa and everything, but because he's not a bad person, right. He's gonna go try manipulate Sponono. They will still be jollaring. He will still be taking care of Sponono. Now it will depend on Sponono wa dumela hore na ho etsahaleng
No,
fela
but
bona
with
they are
two
going
kids.
to be
With 2 kids. Ke ba mosi.
never they are still going to have the fears tsa Nelisa, they're gonna come to reality. What she fears for this woman, is it going to be the 2 of us or the 3 of us? I tell you, it's going to be the 3 of them. Forever and ever.
Amen. I say vala ke manje guys, and then sicela ukuthi ni subscribe. Yeah. Don't rob us. Don't rob us.
Be like Themba.
Don't scam us.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Watch the ads.
Yes, yeah.
Watch the ads. Yeah.
Okay. Siyabonga, and we love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.